Welcome to Shift. I'm your host, Palmonia Gordon. Thank you for joining me today. Today, I wanted to talk to you about time. Time, like the hand on the clock. And yes, that has a lot to do with what shift is. But I wanted to talk to you about time and the value and how well we are using it. Palmonia Gordon, background in corporate America. For those who are joining me for the first time, and picked up my bag to go to work one day, and the thought of going postal made sense. I have the concept that we do here on Shift is just to give each of us a little bit of encouragement every day to keep moving forward, to keep making changes and advances in our lives. Many of us have goals and dreams that we have never dared to aspire to. And as my friend and mentor, Mr. Steve Harvey, says, when he got hold of one scripture in the Bible that says, we have not because we ask not, everything about his life changed. So what is time? In 2006, I was driving, and I normally drive at least 10K above the speed limit. If it's 100, I go 110, 120. And I'm going, I was just coming off of overpass, the highway, and I looked down at my odometer and I thought, that's strange, I'm going 10 below. Got into the intersection, and this guy, I'm in the center lane. It was 3 lanes, 2 left turn, and 3 straight through. I'm in the center lane, and this guy is making a left turn. I'm the only car. There's no other car behind me. Made the left turn T-bone. Thank God it wasn't on my side. It was on the passenger side. Totaled my car. And he told the police officer he was late for an appointment. Okay. I'm like, can you really? He didn't see the car. No other car, just me. So time, as for many of you who are regular viewers, you know I'm an acronym lady. I at times I break down the word into an acronym to make it a little bit more, I like to stir you and think, make you think. One girl actually asked me to give homework, but she's going to do private tutoring with me. But time I broke down as tomorrow is a momentary expectation. We never know whether or not we're going to make. It's a momentary. It's something that's not promised. It could be gone in a moment. So what do we have to do in life that is so important that we can't slow down? And I remember thinking this morning, oftentimes we pass people by. My girlfriend, I have a girlfriend, she does nursing, and recently we had, a few years ago, there's a medical doctor who, while she was experiencing post-traumatic stress, no one knew she was experiencing that. And they saw her at the subway with the baby in her arm, and she jumped in front of the train when the train came. Now, one of my girlfriend's friend who said they saw her and they were tempted to go up to her and say to her, "Do you want me to hold the baby?" And I'm telling you the story because many times someone may be impressed on your heart, and that is your time. I know we're busy. Oh, Lord heavens, no. Never been a busier culture than the one we're in today. So many things to distract us. But that is your time and your moment to say, I will take 5 minutes, 5 seconds, just to give this person a phone call or shoot them a text. Because when someone gets a message or a smile, it raises the level of consciousness in their body. It raises how they react. It releases certain endorphins that, oh wow, feeling loved, feeling appreciated, feeling valued. Those are things that doesn't matter how much money you have, you can't buy those. And those are the things we need from day to day. And you have the ability to give it to someone else. But will you make the time for it? There's a story of another guy. He is driving, he's late, and he's speeding down the road, and somebody tries to stop, and he whines, I can't stop, I'm late. Gotta go. And as he goes off, the person said, I was just trying to tell you that the bridge is out down the road. So what do you have to lose? If you believe, and I believe that, this is why I do what I do, that everything is divinely ordained. Sorry, Marsha, I'm going to use your story. I have a girlfriend in Florida, and she's rushing home one morning from work, because she does night shift, and she's gunning it, and the officer pulls her over, gives her a ticket, and goes, lady, why are you rushing? She goes, I gotta get home to the kids and get them off to school. And he looks at her and he says, but ma'am, if you crash and die, you're not gonna get there anyway. Oh. And that was a shift for her. Yes, I may be running what I think is late. But am I being delayed? And that second that I'm going to take to talk to this person, is that going to save me from an accident that's going to happen down the road? The time that I take to give somebody and say, hey, how are you? Good to see you today. Haven't seen you for a while. Where you been? That is going to allow the train that was going to run through the barrier to do its thing. And when you get there, you probably wouldn't even know that it had happened and you missed something. That's a part of the reason why we have time. But we don't see it. We just see time as something to hurry, 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 hurry. Time is also something that's designed to slow us down. Time is something that allows us to look at what's around us, appreciate what's around us. I was chatting with a friend the other day, and he said something that triggered me. I'm like, oh my gosh. Whoa, 40 years ago, my dad was going to do this. And I was maybe around 9. Sorry. And I didn't want to at the time. And now where I am today, I'm like, I'm thinking of doing the very thing that I could have had 40 years ago. But again, it comes down to timing. Was it an opportunity being shown to me that a door is being prepared and being made open and is going to stay open? Because once you plant something in the mind, it's there. It doesn't go away. Our brains is the biggest computer the world has ever seen. We can store everything in there. It's in order. If you, like, when people speak to me, I like to write things down, because when you speak to me and you say it, I actually kind of see it pop up. I was talking to somebody and I said to her, oh, this date we're having this, because that's what I'm seeing in my head, because I wrote it on the calendar as the person was talking to me on the phone. Because that's another aspect of how time, if your brain chronicle, you know that word, put the stuff in order according to how it knows you function and think. But use time. Tomorrow is a momentary expectation. Tell somebody you love them today. I love you, Shift Nation. Take up the phone, text somebody. Hey, sis. Hey, brother. Hey, friend. As guys are afraid to tell guys that hey, I love you. Girls, and yes, I know we live in a culture that we have to be careful, but you also know who it is that you're reaching out to and connecting with. And I guarantee you that at the time when you feel like to do that, it's a time when they need that message. Don't waste the time that you have. Invest it in somebody. Give to somebody a minute every day. Talk to strange, that homeless guy on the street. Hey, what happened to you? How did you end up here? You may be surprised. You may be pleasantly surprised at the stories that you may find that will cause you to appreciate your time. I'm your host, Palmonia. Remember to subscribe, remember to like, remember to share, and I invite you to visit my page, palmoniagordon.com. Get my book on Amazon, Palmonia Gordon, or you can go directly to my website. Get the freebies that are on my website as well. 5 steps how to order the life of your dreams. I mean, who does not want their life to be better? As great as it is, it can always be better. I love you. Shift Nation, out.